Hey guys, welcome back to Tracy's Local Learnings. So I did some pressure canning today and forgot to record it for the channel. However, I wanted to go over a few things with you. So when you're pressure canning, it's a great opportunity to clean out the fridge and freezer as you can mix and match the things that you're canning. One thing to note is always when you're mixing and matching, go with your longest processing time. So today I did 3 vegetables. I did the beets out of my fridge, the carrots out of my fridge, and I also did bell peppers. Now the bell peppers aren't here because I placed my jars somewhere else and I don't want to bring them back. I don't want to move them around while they're setting. So I paired the peppers, the carrots, and the beets together because with the bell peppers, it's a 35-minute processing time. With the carrots and the beets, it's a 25-minute processing time. So I paired them together knowing that the beets and the carrots could handle the additional 10-minute processing time without falling apart or becoming mushy. You always want to go with the longest processing time. The other thing with the bell peppers is you want to blanch them first, as more of them will fit in the jar and you'll end up with more peppers and less liquid. Mine were out of the freezer from last year's garden, so I didn't blanch them, and I ended up with more liquid than normal. Yeah, I mean, they're still fine and they're shelf stable and they're delicious, just a little bit more liquid than if you were to blanch them first. So what I recommend is that you go to the Ball Home Preserving website or home preservation website and look at the different times for the products that you want to can. Whether it be water bath canning or pressure canning, you can mix and match and fill up your canner to get the most bang for your time that you're spending. So the other thing is if you have an excess amount of space inside your canner, I recommend that you fill up other jars, whether it be a quart jar or whatever, with some filtered water and make sure that there's no room for the jars to fall over or bounce around and break. So I, again, figure it's better to have a jar full of filtered water on my shelf than an empty quart jar sitting there. And it's a good opportunity to get my fridge and freezer cleaned out. So you can mix and match even when it comes to meat. If you've not tried canning meats or the textures, or you've heard things that makes you reluctant, you can do up a can of chicken, a can of pork, a can of beef, a can of hamburger, a can of breakfast sausage, or whatever to fill up your canner. And then again, if you have extra space, you can use water, filtered water, to have on your shelf. So it's a great time to get our fridge and freezer cleared out as it's coming into summer and the prices on vegetables and things are going to go down. And if you catch a good sale, it's always good to have the extra space in your fridge and freezer for those times. So again, I recommend that you go to the Ball Home Preservation website, write down the times of the things that you want to can and pair them up with the same time. If the times are longer, you always run your processing time to the longer time. I reused my classical pasta jars and had a great seal on all of them as usual. These ones are the pint size. They seem to be great for vegetables and beets because no one else in my house eats beets. It's a perfect size jar just for me. So when I did my beets, I had intended on using these for a different project. And I had cut the tops and roots off of them and then put them in the fridge. I got sidetracked and now I just want to preserve the beets. So when I did the blanching process to get the skins off, I did lose a lot of color on the beets. They're still going to taste wonderful. They're just not as vibrant as they normally would be. So it's a perfect time to clean out your fridge and freezer. Get trying some different products to get onto your shelf so you have direction on what you want more of. And that goes the same for soups and stews and everything. You know, you can get a wide variety of things on your shelf. This way, by mixing and matching, you can save some money by reusing your jars. And oops, and don't forget when you're opening your jars, like the water that the carrots are canned in, you can use that for gravies. You can put it in your soups. You can use it to make sauces. So nothing really goes to waste. Thanks for coming by my channel. If you like the content, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. Have a good day. Bye-bye.